A jury has convicted former Chicago police officer Drew Peterson of murdering his third wife. Jurors returning with a guilty verdict this afternoon.
Behind closed doors, love can turn into obsession. Obsession can turn into control. And control, into murder. Today, we dive into chilling cases where men brutally ended the lives of the women they once claimed to love. These aren't just murders, they're betrayals, calculated and cold. Register your domain and start your website. Join the best in the business, discover the most popular and in-demand domain names, paired with powerful, expert-level web hosting services designed to deliver unmatched speed, reliability, and support. Scott Peterson is an American man who became widely known after being convicted of murdering his wife, Laci Peterson, and their unborn son in a case that captivated the United States and drew significant media attention in the early 2000s. Born on October 24, 1972, in San Diego, California, Peterson studied agricultural business at California Polytechnic State University in San Luis Obispo. He married Laci Rocha in 1997, and the couple settled in Modesto, California. Laci was 8 months pregnant with a boy they planned to name Connor when she went missing on December 24, 2002. Peterson told police he had gone fishing in San Francisco Bay that morning. As the search for Laci intensified, suspicion soon fell on him, especially after it was revealed that he had been having an affair with a woman named Amber Fry. Fry cooperated with authorities, stating she had been unaware that Peterson was married when they began their relationship. In April 2003, the remains of Laci and her unborn son were discovered on the shoreline of San Francisco Bay, near the area where Peterson said he had been fishing. He was arrested soon after, found in Southern California near the Mexican border with dyed hair, multiple cell phones, and a large amount of cash, circumstances that prosecutors suggested pointed to a plan to flee. Peterson was charged with 2 counts of murder. Despite the lack of direct physical evidence tying him to the crime scene, the prosecution built a compelling case using circumstantial evidence, including his behavior and inconsistencies in his statements. In November 2004, Peterson was found guilty of first-degree murder for Laci's death and second-degree murder for the death of their unborn child. He was sentenced to death in 2005 and sent to San Quentin State Prison. In 2020, the California Supreme Court overturned Peterson's death sentence due to issues with jury selection, though his conviction was upheld. He was resentenced in 2021 to life in prison without the possibility of parole. His legal team has continued to pursue appeals, alleging juror misconduct and other issues that they claim denied him a fair trial. The Peterson case remains one of the most widely followed criminal trials in recent American history, often cited as an example of how media coverage can shape public perception and influence legal proceedings. Matthew James Phelps is an American man who gained national attention in 2017 after being charged with the murder of his wife, Lauren Hugelmayer Phelps, in a case that raised questions about mental health, medication side effects, and criminal responsibility. The incident occurred in the early hours of September 1, 2017, in Raleigh, North Carolina. Matthew Phelps, then 28 years old, called 911 and told the dispatcher that he had awoken to find his wife dead from multiple stab wounds. In the call, he claimed he had taken a dose of Corisodin cough and cold, an over-the-counter medication, to help him sleep and that he might have blacked out. He said, "I had a dream, and then I turned on the lights and she's dead on the floor. I have blood all over me, and there's a bloody knife on the bed. I think I did it. I can't believe this." Lauren Phelps was 29 years old at the time, known for her kind personality and active involvement in her church and local community. She was stabbed over 120 times, according to the autopsy report. From the beginning, Matthew Phelps' defense raised the possibility that the killing was unintentional and influenced by the effects of the cold medicine he had taken. Corisodin, sometimes abused for its hallucinogenic properties, contains dextromethorphan, which in high doses can cause dissociation, paranoia, and delusions. However, medical experts noted that side effects like violent behavior are extremely rare. Investigators found inconsistencies in Phelps' story. Evidence suggested he had been researching murder methods online and had deleted incriminating data from his phone. Additionally, there were indications of marital difficulties between the couple. In 2018, Phelps pleaded guilty to first-degree murder as part of a deal to avoid the death penalty. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The case attracted significant media interest, not only because of the brutality of the crime but also because of the unusual defense involving the use of cold medicine. It reignited debate about criminal accountability in cases where mental state or substance influence plays a role, though most legal experts and prosecutors emphasized that Phelps' actions were deliberate and premeditated.